All right, here we are with Coach Jerry Graham with a 3-0 win tonight over Elizabethton. Coach, what are your first impressions on the game this evening?
First we're happy to get back in the win column. We had a little bit of struggles with injury, playing some girls out of pocket. So, it's nice to come back home and get back again in the win column.
How good was it to strike early with Kinsley scoring her first goal in like the 4th or 5th minute of the game, and then to keep the pressure on Elizabethton for pretty much the whole first half?
Yeah, that's big for a couple reasons. I think for team-wise, it builds our confidence as a team moving forward, and it builds confidence in Kinsley. She's a big player, and we expect big things out of her this year, and it's good for her to get back in that scoring column too, because she's somebody we're going to rely on for the rest of the season.
And your whole front line, kept pressure on Elizabethton, getting shot after shot after shot, and their goalie, did a pretty good job of keeping it out of the net. And unfortunately, there late in the first half, you had a goal. Ava scored one, and it got called back for offsides. How big was that, to respond after that and carry it over after the half?
Yeah, I think that was big. It would have been obviously a big confidence boost for our team at that point. I think it was good that we just got the shot off. We were looking to kind of create opportunities for ourselves tonight. I think we did that. We didn't capitalize on a lot of them. So that's one thing we talked to the team about. We got to go back to practice and figure out how we can capitalize some of the missed opportunities tonight. Realistically, score should have been a little more lopsided, but that's something we just got to go back and fix.
Well, defensively, your goalie also kept them out of the net tonight, too, with a shutout. How big was that for your defense to pitch a shutout?
It's tremendous effort back there. You talk about that back line, Daniela, Marley, Kennedy, Elena, and then you look at Kaylee in the back of the net. They did a great job tonight getting the clean sheet. And then, throw your Raby back there and center back and move Elena up so we can get a little more possession and for them to hold on and keep the clean sheet and then give us a little more possession at midfield. Speaks volumes not just to that back line and Kaylee, but some of our younger players and what they've been able to do and how they're helping us throughout this season, especially when we're having such some injury and health problems this year.
All right, Coach. Congratulations once again, and good luck to you the rest of the way.
Thank you very much.